There's an AI revolution happening right now, and it is completely reshaping the job market. So, in the next few minutes, we're going to break down exactly how this affects the way companies hire, and more importantly, what it means for your career. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's kick things off with a number that really tells the story. We're seeing that employers who use AI tools for sourcing talent are hiring 40% faster. And look, this isn't some future prediction. This is a real, measurable result that's happening today. It's a huge signal of just how much efficiency is changing. But this isn't just a one-way street. What's so interesting is that this AI revolution in hiring is transforming the entire equation. It's empowering both sides, the employers looking for talent, and of course, the job seekers who are looking for their next big opportunity. You know, the fundamental goal here is to strip away all the friction. Think about it. The endless searching, the applications that go nowhere, all the administrative headaches. The whole point of using AI here is to get straight to what matters, connecting the right person with the right role, and in doing so, actually making the process more human.
So, for anyone who's ever had to hire someone, AI is delivering what you could honestly describe as superpowers. It's tackling the most tedious, the most time-consuming parts of recruiting, and it is absolutely changing the game. Let's take a look at a key example of these tools, something we'll call a talent scout. Just think of it like a dedicated AI agent that works for you 24/7, doing all the heavy lifting of finding and reaching out to potential candidates. And the process is actually pretty simple, but really powerful. First, it sources top candidates based on their actual skills. Then, it screens them against objective criteria that the employer sets. And finally, it helps kick off the conversation with the best qualified people. And this is so crucial. The main idea here isn't to replace people, it's to elevate them. By letting the AI handle all that repetitive administrative stuff, it frees up recruiters to focus their expertise on the things only humans can do well. You know, building relationships and really understanding what motivates a candidate. And you can really see the real-world impact here. I mean, this chart says it all. The move from manual admin work to AI-assisted work is saving some teams up to 8 hours a week. That is an entire workday back in their pockets every single week. But it's not just about saving time, right? It's about being more effective. Take this, for example. One health services company was able to fill 45% more of their most critical, hard-to-fill jobs in just 4 weeks by using these tools. That's a huge deal.
Okay, so now let's flip the coin and look at the other side of the market. Let's talk about how this same technology is giving job seekers a major leg up. It's not just a tool for companies, it's becoming a personal guide for individuals. So for you, the individual, there's a whole new category of tools emerging. Let's call them career scouts. And really, the best way to think about it is like having a personal AI career coach that's always on, helping you discover new opportunities and just make sense of all your options. What this does is it makes the job search way more personalized and transparent. You start getting job recommendations that are actually tailored to you. You get real insights into salary expectations, and you get a clear breakdown of why a certain job is a good fit. The data shows people are finding jobs they're truly excited about 7 times faster this way.
And this really tells you everything about the quality of these connections. When an employer reaches out about a role that AI has identified as a strong match, candidates are 15 times more likely to apply. That just proves that the accuracy here is creating way more meaningful conversations right from the start.
Okay, so with all this talk of automation, it obviously brings up a huge question. Where do humans fit into this new world? The answer is really important, so let's tackle it head on.
The big question on everyone's mind is, does this wave of new tech mean the end of the human element in the hiring process?
And the answer is a very clear no. What this is really about is creating a powerful partnership. Look, AI is fantastic at the data-heavy, objective stuff, matching skills, sourcing candidates, doing that first-pass screening. And that frees up humans to do what we do best, build real relationships, understand a person's motivation, and make that final, nuanced decision. The whole philosophy is built around this core principle of keeping a human in the loop. The employer is always the final decision maker. The criteria are set by them, which makes the whole thing transparent. It's not some mysterious black box. AI's role is simply to help them make better, more objective decisions and find great candidates by focusing purely on skills.
Okay,
So we've established where we are now. So what does all this mean for the future of work and for the skills that all of us are going to need over the next, say, 5 years? Well, the pace of change is just speeding up. Today, AI is automating those repetitive tasks we talked about. But fast forward just a year or two, and we're going to see roles start to blur as people begin building their own little AI tools. You know, a marketer won't just analyze data. They'll create a custom agent to predict campaign success. And then, look out, because in 3 to 5 years, having an AI-powered skill set won't be a bonus. It'll be a standard expectation for almost everyone.
So what's the big picture goal in all of this? The vision is a future where every single one of us shows up to work with our own personal suite of AI tools. It's about having a toolkit that helps you get more done, work faster, and, most importantly, frees you up to focus on the creative and strategic parts of your job.
And that leaves us with one final and, I think, really crucial thought to consider. As this new era of work really takes hold, the question isn't if you'll be using AI tools. The question is, what skills will you choose to supercharge with them? What will your AI-powered skill set be?